Welcome back to Legends Never Die, where neither will you if you know Jesus. It's 5:38 a.m. Stanley, North Carolina. We are about to leave, probably to get some breakfast, and then ride to the Salisbury, North Carolina card show. The things you will do for cardboard. Let's see what I filmed today. Let's go. We made it to Salisbury. The sun is out. The deals are ready. Let's hope we can find them. Successful card show. Bought some cool stuff. I'm now walking through the parking lot to Bojangles because my wife has to call me back with the information for AAA because I locked my keys in my truck. I've never done that in my whole life. But that's what coming to a card show at like 5:30 in the morning will do to you. My truck's not even supposed to lock with my thing on my keys. I don't even know how it's possible. But, you know, let's go to Bojangles. After some delicious Bojangles, I'm back in my truck. We can now drive home. I didn't buy many things, but I bought some big things. Maybe I'll show them. Shout out Reindeer Studios. Check out his Etsy store. Hashtag Polar Bear. Hashtag Pre-War. Hashtag Scott. Hashtag YouTube. Now for the pickups. You see there in the background actually the first things that I picked up. When I first got there, I was talking to a dealer that I know as the other dealers were arriving and setting up, that kind of thing. And I was talking about how Luca, my oldest son, likes the starting lineups that I already have in my baseball room. He likes to ask what teams they're on and what their names are, and that's been fun. He likes to come in here and play with them. So I was telling him that he had said $2 a piece on these. Once I was just talking about that, he said, since they're for your boy, $1 a piece. So I picked out 10 of them that we didn't have. You've got Piazza, Sosa, Bagwell, McGuire, Alomar, A-Rod, Kirby Puckett, Juan Gonzalez, Frank Thomas, and Jeff Bagwell there. Actually, I've got some footage at the end of the video if you want to stick around for it. There's some stuff of Luca playing with them in here and putting them up. It's fun for me. But anyways, on to my other pickups. After that first dealer, I went to a different table, guy that I've seen several times. He mostly deals in memorabilia, but he had a connection with the Braves back in the 90s. And this is how we somehow wound up with these. But these are actually payroll checks from the Atlanta Braves from like the 60s and 70s, I believe. That one's in 1969, made out to the Hillerick and Bradsby Company, the Bat Company. So that was cool. I'll go pretty quickly through these other ones. That one's made out to Major League Baseball, also in 1969. A little bit bigger amount on that one. I picked out this one because it's to the Western Carolina League, Kings Mountain, North Carolina, and I live in North Carolina, so I thought that was cool. One for First Baptist Church, because if you don't know, I am a pastor at a Baptist church, so a First Baptist church actually, so thought that was kind of cool. Same kind of reasoning for why I picked this one up. It's to Atlanta Baptist College, and it happens to be for $10. I wore number 10, so thought that was neat. And then two more of these. They're both made out to the Savannah Braves, and I picked those up because not only was it written out to a Savannah Braves affiliate of the Atlanta Braves, but I worked for the Savannah Bananas, helped start that franchise, so just kind of a cool connection there. So I picked all those up from the same guy. Then the next dealer I struck a bargain with was actually for a couple cards together. I'm not going to show the first one just in case it hasn't been released yet for a fellow YouTube collector. All I'll say is it's a vintage autograph card of a Playing Days Hall of Famer, and I'll leave it at that. But I picked that up from him along with a 1962 Topps NL ERA leaders. But what's cool about this ERA leaders is it's a blank back. So that's not something you see every day. He had a handful of these. So I picked that up. Set that over there. Then I got to talking to a guy I've seen a few times. He's mainly a modern basketball dealer, but he had a little bit of vintage. I'd originally asked about some Gowdy Hall of Famers, but they all had writing on the back, so I passed on those. He also had two nicely graded, high-grade Babe Ruths from 33 Gowdy, two 33 Gowdy Gehrig rookies, and a 34 Gowdy Gehrig with a wrong back, miscut wrong back, which is pretty crazy. But struck up a conversation with him. He actually had all those on consignment from a family friend that had like 400 and something 33 and 34 Gowdies, like $250,000 worth of cards. Just crazy. So cool hearing that story from him. And I actually ended up buying something that was vintage from him, out of my normal wheelhouse, but it's a 1948 Swell Sport Thrills Luke Gehrig. Great slugging. And man, I could care less about grading, but I think this card looks awesome. And just as I continue to go through these, I'll set this one over here. As I continue to go through these, all these will be available. I'm not keeping any of these for my collection other than probably some of the payroll checks. Then the next item I'm going to show you is sold to a friend of mine that doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he does watch my channel. He's been looking for one of these for years, and I was happy to help him out. Mickey Mantle autographed baseball. That's already his, so shout out to my friend Coleman. But same dealer, I bundled some other cards with that mantle. 65 Sandy Koufax, a 59 Sandy Koufax, and a 59 Roger Maris. A little bit of a wrinkle in it, but cool card nonetheless. And then the last thing that I picked up, because it wasn't a ton of quantity of pickups this time, but it was, I think, good quality. This next one is huge. Never had one of these before. First time I've owned one. First time I've had a Playing Days card of this player. And I think it looks sharp. It's a 1921 W551 hand-cut Babe Ruth strip card. As far as strip cards go, I think that's a pretty cool image. I mean, a lot of them look really fake and like cartoonish and silly, but that actually somewhat looks like Ruth. You know, it's from the 20s, a Playing Days issue of him, and it's somewhat difficult to get, you know, a number grade on hand-cut cards in general, especially on various strip cards. And I saw one of these sell in an authentic with a terrible cut by comparison. It was like cut like almost through here, like corner almost missing, cut almost into the image. It sold for $2,900. I saw one that didn't look as nice as this one sell for $3,300, I believe it was. So that gives you an idea of the level of card that this is. It is also available. So not much for the PC this time, just some starting lineups and maybe some payroll checks from the Braves, but a fun day nonetheless at the card show in Salisbury, North Carolina. If you want, you know, stick around and see the footage of Luka. I think it's fun. But if you're not going to stick around for that, that's okay too. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have interest in anything, let me know. Keep collecting. God bless. What you doing, Luca?
Put them in there.
Putting them in there? What'd you get? What are those?
Baseball stand-ups.
Yeah, you like those baseball guys?
Yep.
What are some of the teams they're on?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Tigers.
Yeah?
Tigers.
Yeah.
Who plays on the Tigers? Ty Cobb and who else?
Ty Cobb. Do you want to know somebody that plays on the Tigers today?
Yeah.
How about Spencer Torkelson?
Yes. Dada, who's that? Who's red?
All of those bobbleheads in there, son, they're all on the Braves.
Is that on the Braves?
Yep, that's Chief Nakahoma.
Is that on the Braves?
Yep, that's Freddie Freeman and Chipper Jones on a four-wheeler.
And are they on the Braves?
Yeah, they announce games for the Braves.
And who's that gold guy? What does he play on?
He was the manager for the Braves. His name's Bobby Cox.
And who's his name?
That's Brian Snitker.
Who's his name with the dark blue suit? What's his name?
That's the Freeze.
Who?
Do you see the one next to Brian Snitker that's throwing his bat in the air? To your right. Not the one with the trophy. That one, yeah. That's Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Is Ronnie's boo-boo bad on his leg this day?
Not yet. He'll be back soon. Who's your favorite player on the Braves? What's his name?
Him.
Oh, you like Chief Nakahoma?
Yes.
What about when we watch on TV? Who's your favorite? His name starts with Big. Big who?
Big Bear Zuna.
That's right. Do we need a bobblehead of him?
Yes. Because we don't have one.
We don't have that one, do we?
No. Dad, look.
I see. Hey, are you going to put up more of your baseball stand-up guys? Can you put them in the shelf?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to put them all in there.
Okay, put them all in there. Where does
he play 3?
his number is 3? Yes.
Yeah, why?
That's the number he wanted. What number is Dada?
10.
That's right. Where did Dada get those from? Do you remember?
Store.
The baseball card show.
Yeah.
You like those?
Yeah, I like them all.
Like them all?
Yeah, I like them all.
Yeah.
But they're my favorite.
They're your favorite?
Yeah. Dada, why did he not get on the second base?
He's sliding into second
Why?
so he can be safe. You think he's going to be safe or out?
I'm safe.
Okay, he's safe.
He's way back here.
Oh, it's okay. Just be careful.
Yeah, why did I don't knock it over?
Yeah, we don't want to knock him over.
Why?
Because we don't want to break him, do we?
No.
The boys from the Sandlot.
Yeah, I like Sandlot.
Oh, you do?
But Dada, I don't like that. Oh, guy, I don't like him.
Oh, you don't like him?
No, not him. I like him, but not him.
You don't like Ham? That's his name, the Great Hambino.
Him?
The Great Hambino.
Him.
Yeah. You know that's Dada's favorite movie?
Yeah. Sometimes I like that movie. Sometimes.
You can watch that when you're a little bit older.
Yeah, when I'm 4 or 5.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Or those few boys from the Sandlot.
They are from the Sandlot. That's where they play baseball at, the Sandlot.